I've been sick for 4 freaking days. Stayed in bed, but boy, I feel better now. My orange juice is on the other side of my truck. That's just great. We're going to go across Ortega Highway, which means that the internet stops after I peek over the top of the mountain, and there will be no internet once you get there. Hi, hello. Somebody said hello. But yeah, driving. Oh, it's a little warm in here. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. I don't even know where it's at. I can't see because my tablet's in the way. That's a good location right there. I'm sure that's on. If I don't have automatic, like a lot of cars will have it. It's just auto. You set a temperature and it goes. My Lincoln was like that. The thing had just all the luxuries. My Mercedes was like that too. It even had a heated steering wheel. Believe it or not, was nice. It was very nice to have. I have an hour and 25-minute drive ahead of me because it has me going over the Ortega. But it says it's faster than going. Has me going this faster than using the 95. Speed limit on this road is 55 miles an hour, so rather slow compared to being on the freeway, but it is somewhat a more direct route. So that's why I'm going this way. But it is a beautiful drive. Wish you guys could see it, but I swear every time I put the forward view, no one watches. We don't care. But it is a beautiful drive. I think I'm still going to put it on once I start going over or getting by the lake. Yeah, going around the lake. This is actually a very beautiful area. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. This is where I'm driving right now. I think I'm in the city of. I actually don't know what city I'm in. I'm trying to read the signs, but it's so small. It might be Menifee. I think it is Menifee. Might be Murrieta. I'm in between no, I'm not in between anything. Yeah, I'm in between the mountains out by Palm Springs and the 215 freeway. I guess that's what I can say. It's like valley area. This is called State Route. No, this isn't I don't think this is the. I'll be honest with you, I don't know where we're at here. Scotts Road, that's where we're at. Scotts Road. That's the 215 right there up ahead of us. The lights up there. So this would be, I would think, to be the best lane to be in to get around it, because everybody else wants to get on the freeway or towards the industrial parks that are surrounding the freeway. I know you can't see much, but there's an industrial park here real close. Everybody's getting to work. Now we just got to get over the freeway. So there's this light here, which is basically the what do you call it? Frontage road. It goes over to the industrial park. Now we're at the on-ramp light for the exit of the northbound and the on-ramp for the northbound, and then the other side's going to be the exit on-ramp for the southbound. There's a bunch of lights to get through in a very short period. And see if I can't get around Mr. Bucket Truck here. I think it would be best to be in front of him going through the canyon. There we go. There we go. We did actually okay on that. I think I got over that 15th freeway pretty quickly and pretty easily. Even though it's a beautiful drive, I don't know, people don't like watching a beautiful drive, even with my awesome narration. Hour and 19 minutes. We knocked off 6 minutes of that pretty quick there. That's kind of cool. This is my first day back to work in 4 days. I know we had a 3-day weekend if you had yesterday off. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. And I didn't have that off. I should have worked on Friday. I went out, I think it was last Thursday, worked in Orange County, and then literally finished one job of many that I had. It took me 4 hours to do what should have taken an hour. I was dragging my feet so bad. Went home, held in bed, and besides getting up just to, the internet's, I guess, a little sketchy over here. It's funny, there's a cell tower right in front of me. Oh, there's one right there, too. 1, 2. Wow. Yeah, I have full bars on this phone. They're both the same cell phone company. I don't understand that. Murrieta. Okay, now I think we're in Murrieta. No, it just says Murrieta Boulevard. I'll be honest, I don't know. Nope, Menifee. It says we're in Menifee. I remember being in Orange County in the 90s, and somebody asked me to come to Menifee and pick them up and drive them somewhere. And as a friend, I go, "What's Menifee?" They go, "Oh, that's just where a bunch of crack houses are." Yeah, you don't want to go out there. Just don't do it. So we ended up like turning down the drive. I'm sorry, you're just too far away. I kind of, glad I didn't, because, geez, it's been a 2-hour drive out here to pick somebody up, maybe drive them for 3 hours and then drive back 2 hours to Newport Beach. I'd have drove for 7 hours and only got paid for 3. Now, it wasn't worth it. I was running a limousine service at the time. Nice truck there. That's a doppelganger. That's a doppelganger of a truck, isn't it? Oh, I wish I could, that'd be neat. That was just a sinus tablet for mucus relief. Hopefully that takes care of me. Hey, Runby Road. Kind of reminds me of Santiago Canyon Road. The trees go over and you can tell the trucks just go through. Keep the trees just trimmed. And it had a canopy. Cinderella's castle. Coming up on the 7 out in the middle of nowhere, and they put a traffic light. Look at this, right here it is. The Farm Road. Yes, they asked the farmer. Wildemar. We're in Wildemar now. They asked the farmer, and go, hey, we're going to put a traffic light at your at the entrance to your farm because you got so much construction or farm equipment going in and out. Probably going to make it safer for everybody. What do you want to call it? Call it the Farm Road. Oh, okay, that was real original, but that's what we'll call it. Okay. Motorcycle. That was a nice pop. This road is nothing but a bunch of patchwork pretending to be a road. I'm kidding. It's just patch here, patch. You can't count all these patches. There are too many of them. I don't even know what the road is called anymore. Is it still called Scott's Road? I do not know. There is a area, I think it was in South Carolina. I remember hearing this story from a YouTuber. Well, he wasn't real much of a YouTuber, but they thought enough of him to have him on VidWiki. And he told the story of when a guy came in to sell a custom vehicle that he had built. And he didn't like it much because he was building it for his dad. And before he could give it to his dad passed away. And he didn't like looking at it, so he sold it. And then he asked him, well, what do you do? He goes, I have investment properties. Oh. And he saw the class ring, and he knew that he went to a nice school. And he goes, oh, what year did you graduate? And he told him. He goes, oh, what's your dad do for a living? He goes, he worked for the water district. And immediately it threw up a red flag because he's like, your dad went to the water district, but yet you went to this real prominent school and your dad paid for your education. Okay, yeah, I'm intrigued. Tell me more. And the guy, what happened was, he's on the water district and he knew all the roads and ins and outs. And one day while looking at the new map that they put up in the water district, he saw this big, this new road, this new highway actually that they were going to get. And right along that new highway was this like blocked out part, and it said CD on it. And he asked one of the guys, what does CD mean? He goes, oh, that's the new commercial district. Yeah, that's where it's designated to be. And he goes, oh, okay. So then that weekend he went out with his son and he drove down some dirt road and found a couple of guys there, or a couple, and 3 houses. Oh, is this your land? Yeah, it is. Oh, can I maybe interested in buying it from you? And they go, no, not really. Well, here's my card. About 6 months later, the lady calls up. She goes, hey, you can buy, give me your card if I was ever interested in selling it. Yeah. Well, my husband passed away, and I'm not looking to keep this property. So he sells it. He buys it from the lady. And then everybody in his family thinks he's crazy because he mortgaged his house. He did all this stuff. He's making this insane monthly payment on this property, you know, and he gives it to a realtor and has them listed after the road was built through. After the road was built through, he had it for a year. No one called. And his wife says, I know what you're trying to do, but I think you need to go into like Charlotte and find a real realtor that would be interested in listing this for you. And maybe has the right clientele for somebody who wants to buy something like that. So the next weekend, they packed the car, drove into Charlotte, and listed it with the largest realtor in Charlotte. And within just 2 weeks, he said they had an offer that he couldn't imagine. And instantly, overnight, they were millionaires. And that's how his dad put him through school. And that's just a crazy story. Another part of the story was that later on in his life, he grabbed his son and he took him out to the airfield close by. He pulled up in front of a hangar. He got out of the truck, walked over and shook the guy's hand, met him. And as the door opened up, they saw this beautiful twin-engine Cessna. And the son said the first plane his dad had ever flown in was a plane that he bought. It was his, he owned. How to say that correctly is the first plane he ever flew on, he owned. It's like crazy. And his dad learned to fly and took his family on many vacations in that plane. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, it looks like I'm getting over here. You have to see there's a bunch of skydivers. We're out passing the south end of Lake Elsinore, and there's a paratrooping school or anyways, this is over here. They're having fun. Okay, we gotta get through this way, get through the next one. We're coming up on this mountain. I gotta show you this mountain. This thing is insane. This is what we're getting ready to cross. That I know it looks like a hill, but that's a mountain over there. Let's go up to this light. There. This is it? Oh no, it's the next one. The next one. Almost made a right turn in the wrong spot. Here we are. Right up against the foothills, I guess you might call it. Yeah, so the neat thing is a beautiful drive. We're going to be going up this mountain here in a bit. But the sad part is, in 5 miles up here, we're going to make a left turn and start heading over the mountain. But after I crease the top, there's no internet. And I won't even be able to stop the live stream until 20 minutes later. I'll come out to Orange County. I think I'll be out in Orange County, and the internet will come back. It'll ask me if I want to end the live stream or reconnect. And it'll be, who's going to hang out for 20 minutes while I'm going through a dead zone, really? So just know that's going to happen. But Ontario Way. Hey, thank you, Ontario Way. Look at that. It just opened up for us. Lady's walking her dog. Through traffic, merge left. Well, I'm already left, so. So I saw my doppelganger truck today, and it's for sale. So almost like you should buy me because that's what you have. I'm like, well, yeah, but I have my truck. To be honest with you, I should have sold this truck 2 years ago, but right after COVID and the chip shortage, they wanted almost $100,000 for a truck. Not even the list price wasn't even $50,000. I mean, they literally had it marked up $50,000 over the $40,000 price tag. They wanted $50,000. I was just irritated. I went to the left there because of the workers in the vest. So I don't like to go by them. And that's what they say, either slow down and move over for workers. It's actually a law on the books. You can get a ticket for it. I've not been ticketed for it, but I've had a friend who was, and he's never gotten a traffic ticket. He's never gotten a speeding ticket. He's never even, the first time he's ever had to deal with the police was he didn't get over for a worker. There's a guy walking, but I'll come over a little bit. Around. And yeah, that's the first ticket he gets is, hey, that was a Ford F-150 Lightning, the electric truck, the electric version of this truck. Blackwell. Just do something like covert. Oh, look at this. It's a barber. And he has the guy's hand just goes, hey, come on in, come on in, come on in. That was kind of a cool one because the thing stayed pretty much stable. Oh, we're going to have to slow down now. This is a work zone. That means slow down. You don't want to be caught speeding in a work zone in California. They double the fine. So let's say you were doing 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, but you're in a work zone. They'll tell you you're 15 miles over the speed limit because the speed limit slows down 10 miles an hour while you're in the work zone. So yeah, I slowed down to 35. And now we're out of the work zone, back up to 45. Wait till you see, I don't know if you'll get to see some of the views. Maybe you will. Maybe there's a switch back that'll show you the lake. But there's some good views while we're going over this mountain. You'll still be connected while we're going over it. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. 1.1 mile. There's a little liquor store with a deli in it. And that was our favorite place when we lived in Orange County and we would come across the mountain here to Lake Elsinore. We would stop here at the little liquor store and get sandwiches for our day of whatever adventures we were on. It might have been water skiing, it might have been dirt bike riding, whatever. Okay. Trash truck. We should go around. The winds were crazy here last night. Our water heater is on the outside of our home, but it's built into the house, and it has a door, obviously, and the door got ripped off. here is where we're going. That's the little liquor store. It's not even a liquor store anymore. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's more of a market now. Here we go. And this is the beginning, and there's our mountain. That's what we're going to cross. California Wildland Firefighting Memorial Highway. And now it's going to say something here. Thank you for visiting the city of Lake Elsinore. Population 71,000 and so. I didn't see the sun cloud. Maybe you guys read it. I did. All right, going across the Ortega Highway. Oh wow! Look, there was a fire here recently. You see all that? That's all burnt out. Wow! Did not know about that. Entrance. Entrance to what? The nice thing is there's no one in front of me, no one behind me. I'm taking my time and I'm going across the mountain. No guard. You can just drive right off the side of the road here, and wow, you'd be in a little bit of a full trip. Turnout. Oh yeah, that's for the trucks. You have a bunch of cars behind you. There's turnouts all throughout this road, just so that if you're going slow, the guy behind you can get around you. If you're going slower than the speed limit and you get more than 5 cars, you're supposed to let all the cars behind you go by and then go back over the road. Yeah, this is a nice windy part, isn't it? Yeah, we're still making a right. Still making a right. We're still making that right turn. All right, let's go straight for 100 feet and then make a left. All right, make the left now. Oh, did you get to, the lake is off to our right. Maybe he has his own private road that he can go down. That's kind of cool. He doesn't have to deal with their taking traffic. He doesn't want to. He has his own private road to go down to another business or something that has his own private road to get out, in and out. Now, that's kind of cool. I can just leave when I want. I don't have to wait. Well, that's a pretty tree. There's that house. Now, does he have... Yeah, he has an entrance off of the Ortega. There's his address, and he's got a gate. But he can go out the back. Here, as we cut back up ahead here, we're going to cut back towards the lake a little bit. Just maybe for a second, will you? Will you? No. Did you see the lake? No, you're looking too much out. This is where my son would get sick. He does not do well on these twisty, turny roads like this. Up and away. There's a little restaurant that is a great place to stop and look at the lake and see everything. Slower traffic, use turnouts. There's your turnout. Turnout. Wow, we caught up with somebody. Did not know that. They look like they're on a touristy trip though, so they'll most likely turn off up here at the old restaurant. It's closed now, but they'll probably want to go take a look, see of a view. They'll let us go around. We don't know. No. Oh, now look how pretty it is. Isn't it pretty? I like it. Nathan, look, Nathan adopted a highway. How much? Wow, that's a lot, but my name will be on there? Okay. Should I choose the font? All right, so here's the there's the restaurant, and the restaurant's for sale. There's the phone number. We're going to buy it. They did not go in. That's kind of too bad. Wow, Lake Elsinore has really been built up. I can see down and just see all them little houses, ticky-tacky houses all around. Slower traffic news turnout. Turnout.